Hi everyone, I am Pahaji Abbi. In this video, I'm gonna talk about discounted payback period. What is the discounted payback period? The discounted payback period is a capital budgeting procedure used to determine the profitability of a project. A discounted payback period gives the number of years it takes to break even from undertaking the initial expenditure by discounting future cash flow and recognizing the time value of money. The metric is used to evaluate the feasibility and profitability of a given project. The more simplified payback period formula, which simply divides the total cash outlay for the project by averaging annual cash flow, doesn't provide as accurate of an answer to the question of whether or not to take on a project because it assumes only one upfront investment and does not factor in the same time value of money. Key takeaway: a discounted payback period is used as a part of a capital budgeting to determine which project to take on. More accurate than the standard payback period calculation, a discounted payback period factor in the time value of money. Discounted payback period formula show how long it will take to recoup an investment based on observing the present value of the project's project cash flow. The shorter a discounted payback period is means the sooner a project or investment will generate cash flow to cover the initial cost. Understanding the discounted payback period. When deciding on a project to embark, a company or investor want to know their investment will pay off, meaning when the cash flow generated from the project will cover costs of the project. This is particularly useful because companies or investors usually have to choose between more than one project or investment, so being able to determine when certain project will pay back compared to the other make the decision easier. The basic method of discounted payback period is taking the future estimate cash flow of a project and discounting them to the present value. This is compared to the initial outlay of capital of the investment. The shorter a discount payback period is mean the sooner a project or investment will generate cash flow to cover the initial cost. A general rule to consider when using the discount payback period is to accept projects that have a payback period that is shorter than the target time frame. Period of time that the project or investment takes for the present value of future cash flow to equal the initial cost provides an indication of when the project or investment will even break. The point after that is when the cash flow will be above the initial cost. A company can compare its required break-even date for a project to the point at which the project will break even according to the discounted cash flow used in the discounted calculating the discounted payback period. Discounted payback period formula. Discounted payback period equals year before the discounted payback period occurs plus cumulative cash flow in the year before recovery over discounted cash flow in the year after recovery. First, we must discount, for example, bring to the present value the net cash flow that will occur during each year of project. Second, we must subtract the discounted cash flow learned to determine the value of a business from the initial cost figure in order to obtain the discounted payback period. Payback period versus discounted payback period. The payback period is the amount of time for a project to break even in the cash collection using nominal dollars. Alternatively, the discounted payback period reflects the amount of time necessary to break even in the project, based not only on what cash flow occur but when they occur and the prevailing rate of return in the market. These two calculations, although similar, may not return to the same result due to the discounting of cash flow. For example, project will higher cash flow towards the end of a project's life will experience greater discounting due to the compound interest. For this reason, the payback period will return a positive figure, while the discounted payback period returns a negative figure. And that's all. Thank you.